Say squat this bitch, squat. Ever go hard in this bitch like, ay. Say gang in this bitch, gang. Ever go bang in this bitch like, ay. Say squat in this bitch, squat.
Oh man.
Now we was just talking about, Summer Madness 10.
Yeah.
Being such a phenomenal card.
Yeah.
Being a card of straight motherfucking classics.
Yeah.
Do you think that this is going to beat any of those back? I mean, I guess it would have
After
to.
I seen Tay Rock and Daylight put on that kind of classic, because we gonna not act like Gnome, even though it was slight disappointing, it gave us Tay Rock and Daylight. And it did give us Geechee and Aver, which I consider was a classic too. Like those were crazy battles. So when I look at that, it looks like they're on the up climb. They're on the climb. I'm saying, I feel like they are determined. We got the King of the Dot with the Twitch situation now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? RBE is back to throwing events. URL is like, okay, we're gonna make sure.
They got a little fire under their ass. Let's keep it real. They got a little fire under their ass. And that's what, remember we talked about that before too, bro?
Them quarantine battles. RBE started putting pressure on them with this shit.
Exactly. And for a minute now, I feel like that's good for
competition is good.
Exactly.
Yes.
It's good. Because I feel like at one time, URL was kind of like holding back on the bag, like more than what niggas talking about now. As far like if they could save the money,
can't go nowhere.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, either that or they wasn't putting together. Like this is around the time I'm thinking the era of like, what was the series that they was doing, bro? Not the band, Born Legacy. When they first started doing Born Legacy, it seemed like they was trying to like kind of budget some battles, put a decent one up there, kind of like budgeting battles. RB started having these big ass fucking cards and made URL say, you know what? All right, come on, we're gonna break this bag on.
Yeah,
we're gonna show these niggas, all right, y'all want to fight? We can fight. You know what I mean? Start throwing this same day and shit.
Good.
And I ain't mad at that.
It's like it's like wrestling. Mm-hmm. WWE was better when they had WCW chasing them. Right. And they was fighting for because they had to pull out all the stops.
They made WWE step they shit up when motherfucking WCW came through the NWO shit.
Yes.
Man, that was it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They had to figure something out. Yeah. Like Monday night, nigga, where was you at? I was on Nitro, man.
Yeah. Now they ended up stepping up so much they ended up buying WCW. Mm-hmm. So now I really don't hope that don't happen. I want King of the Dot to be relevant. Right. I want and look, this is all with all honesty of me supporting black businesses and wanting the black. No, I do want King of the Dot to be relevant. Facts. I want RBE to be relevant. Yep. I want URL to stay relevant. I want Battle Academy. You know what I'm saying? In the bullpen. And
Seven City Sharks.
Yeah, Seven City Sharks. OSBL. We Go Hard. Pit Fights. I want them to continue to be because I don't feel like the URL has a proving ground of Crucible now. Right. But I feel like all those big leagues that we named, the proving ground should be these smaller leagues. You know what I'm saying? The Seven City Sharks, the We Go Hards and the Pit Fights, because you should actually be helping these smaller leagues gain fans by coming to pick your battlers from there.
Yep. And what's gonna happen is involved too, getting them room. You know, I'm gonna want to go be on your. I'm gonna want to go be in your league. Yeah, because it's like college. You go to the college that you know is gonna get you to the league. That coach is gonna get you to the NBA. Facts. They can make these smaller leagues more popular and more and bigger by making these rappers feel like, yo, if I go perform on that league, I'm gonna get noticed. And they gonna bust their ass to get to that league. You know what I'm saying? And make these smaller leagues important and. Man, like that's a whole nother blog. That's a whole nother blog. Smack and Beasley, y'all can have the idea. We ain't tripping. Give us some VIP show. We fanatics, bro. We just want to be in the building. Y'all can have the idea. You know what I'm saying? Man, we love this shit, bro. You know what I mean?
Man, we love
Give us some goddamn VIP. You know what I'm saying?
You know what's crazy?
Buy some Henny man. All you know, we just want the VIP experience and shit.
I'm gonna tell you like this. He ain't even got to do that. You know why? Because I'm gonna get there.
Facts.
Because we ain't gonna have to have VIP when I'm on the card.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Coming soon too. Y'all
we ain't gonna have to have VIP when Paulie on the card and we going with Pinky Ring Paul.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna have to have VIP when we gonna pay for our own VIP when we go support Jay Breed. That's, you know what I'm saying, making his URL debut. Mm-hmm. When Young Riddick is making his URL debut. Yeah. When Flea, you know what I'm saying? These hungry MCs that deserve that look.
Yep.
I always look at that like, I remember when, think about Av wanting to be where he's at and it just being a dream. Yeah. Now niggas look at him as the dream. They aspire to be him.
Av, you know is so, one of the best in the world. Yeah, like I feel like, you know.
Yeah, definitely. He from here.
I'm proud he's from here. I'm proud of that too. We're proud of you, man. Shout out to motherfucking Av, man. You know what I'm saying?
You know what's crazy? You talk to him, meet him, he don't even care like, you know what I'm saying, you would expect him to. I was in Charlotte with him for Double Impact. He wasn't even battling, and we couldn't walk down the street without being stopped every 5 people for people to take pictures. You know what I'm saying? And I was proud of him. I want the one people were stopping, but I was proud. I was loving that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I
respect that, like, you know what I'm saying? That, like, I remember the night that Av made his debut, right? Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And this would probably be a whole nother blog, right? Mm-hmm. Like, I remember the night Av made his debut. I can't remember the name of the club out here. Like that when he first Sal. Against Sal. I can't remember the name of that club. That was the night niggas got to fight and all that shit. It was crazy that night, right? But I got a picture that we took. We was in like the little VIP joint upstairs. It's like me, Fella, D Flames, Boogie, like all of us in the joint, right? I remember us taking this picture. Party paparazzi took the shit. Shortly after that, bro, niggas chilling, and you could just hear the crowd. Ooh, because this before the niggas that we came to see. Yeah. The big hitters, D Flames and all of them, you know what I mean? This before they went on. So this some of the undercard niggas. Chilling. And this a nigga that's down here throwing haymakers. We way upstairs. We're upstairs in a 2-story club. This motherfucker got the shit. Hey, everybody just shut up for a minute. We in the shit. You will see us, bro. I might post a picture in the shit. We kicking it. Seconds before we start hearing the cries, who the fuck is this down here battling Sal? You know what I mean? And this motherfucker Av, on the first night, I knew then. You know what I mean? As a league owner, this when I was running one of the biggest leagues in Virginia at that time. I said, man, this nigga's something special. Mm-hmm. The first time I heard him, bro. So to see him here, you know what I mean? It's like, it's... Some niggas might look at like that's Av from around the way. Cause one thing about bro, like he's solid. He carried like that, and that's him. I see the nigga. I see Av in the mall. I see Av at the liquor store. I see him all the time. Yeah. Regular nigga from the same nigga when I was like, yo, who are you? I'm Blazion from BloodSport. This nigga is crazy. Like he's dope. Been every time I see him, bro, and he's been all over the world. You know what I mean? Doing this shit now, bro. Like same nigga, bro. So like you know what I mean? Just a brief Av story, but like you was saying, bro, like we have a lot of fucking talent from around here. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And we can, you know what I'm saying, we'll go this direction with this discussion, right? Let's get on the the scene from around here and the people more so that like made it from around here. Like that I feel like they made it. Like
I'm gonna tell you, I'm glad you said that. Mm-hmm. I got to me. This is and like from being a battle rap fan and you know what I'm saying, just the culture around here. You know what's crazy? If what I'm about to say, this person, if they never make it to a Summer Madness or a Gnome or a big stage URL event, I feel like this person made it off respect and legacy alone. Because to me, even before, you know what I'm saying, the homie Av, when I thought about Virginia battle rap, when you said, if you would have said, yo, show me somebody, I want to know about Virginia battle rap, what's the first battle you would go to? And when I say respected, different states, different cities, without the big URL cosign, Roller.
Facts. You can't. It
was a time. It was a point in time that
you can't like really. Hold on. Hey, pardon me 1 second, y'all. You know what I mean? Definitely Roller. I'm up here. You know what I'm saying, with one of the owners of UMG right now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. My niece. You know what I'm saying? Lena. You know what I mean? We live right now. Say what's up to the people, Lena. Oh, she can't see. I got the camera the other way. Yeah. Know what I mean? But yeah, we live.
Yeah, Lena was good though.
Yeah, me and Skizzal, we live. You know what I mean? Doing the shit right now. But yeah, Lena, let me hit you right back. But definitely Roller, man.
And it's crazy, man, because it was a point in time, and not just saying it doesn't happen anymore, but he epitomized Virginia battle rap to me. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot of times where I was always seeing him going out of town. You know what I'm saying? When he had the main event versus Rock, you know what I'm saying? When Tay-Rock came down here, like, at that point in time, I looked at Roller. I was a fan of Roller. Like, I was watching his battles more than I was watching URL battles. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I was one of them niggas that only watched battles out here. You know what I'm saying? Like, my first time seeing John the Don was when he battled Av here. Right. I had heard of his name, but I never cared to watch his battles.
Me neither.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
not
these,
really, like,
the guys that we consider legends, real battle rap fans out here, consider legends out here, is what made me like the URL. Right. I like Smack back in the day, the DVDs. Right. But I listened to them and seen our brothers around here, which made me start to listen to them. And I started doing them. I really didn't get back on watching URL until Av battled Mike P.
And that's crazy. And you know what? And this is like me and bro have had hundreds of conversations about battle rap. We talk about life, we talk about everything, and we talk about battle rap. Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah. And so we've had a lot of conversations outside, off of the camera about battle rap, and that's very interesting that you say that. This is my first time hearing this, right? Yeah. Because, okay, like with me, you know, as some of y'all know, some of y'all knew, right, that never been to the channel or not familiar with us, right? Like, you know, I had the battle league back in 2010, right? Yeah. So, you know, I come from the DVD era. I used to, niggas try to paint that bullshit narrative on Av talking about he sold DVDs. I never seen Av in no fucking DVDs. I don't know one nigga in this fucking street that say he sold DVDs. Oh, that shit is stupid. I don't know where that shit came from.
And cigarettes.
And cigarettes, that's bullshit. But nigga, I sold DVDs back in the day. When I was 15, 16, nigga, I sold DVDs. Hustle DVDs, the bootleg CDs, all that shit. You know what I mean? Had the shit packaged up. That's when that was the shit, right? Yeah. So I came from that, watching the smack shit like that. But I'm not gonna front, right? We was one of the families, like, we didn't have a computer in the house growing up. So when the YouTube era came, I lost complete touch with all of that shit, right? Now, I built a battle league out here inspired by like the Smack DVD era. And my bro, like, you know what I mean? One of my best friends, my brother, Los Man, shout out to Los Man. Los Man put together an underground DVD out here called Talk of the City. But, you know what I mean? Just like for the local artists. But that was like, it was kind of like a Smack DVD thing, but I was like, it's missing the battles. And I said, I want to do a DVD with all battles, right? You know what I'm saying? So that hence what my shit was called BloodSport DVD, because the plan was to do a DVD. It was never no plan to be a battle league, right? And I'm gonna say that more for the documentary. But so I say that to say, like, I was away from the URL scene and all that. One day I walk up in Paulie house, right? This nigga is watching, and this is why this is my favorite nigga of all times. He's watching A Verb versus nigga, I think SB. So at that time, no disrespect.
Was that the Guardian Angels dunk?
Yeah, yes, sir. So look, and no disrespect. You know what I mean? Some niggas gonna feel me, some niggas be disrespect, like feel disrespect. I don't give a fuck, right? It's uncontrolled. Getting by control. You know what I mean? Like, I felt like at that time, a lot of the smack rappers or the niggas that was from up top, a lot of them was doing their best version of Cassidy. Okay. Cassidy was the best puncher ever. You had niggas sounding different with their New York accent and shit. When he was trying to punch, and it was like a 1, 2, 3, 4 Cassidy type. Everybody. That's why when Cass talking shit, Cass was that nigga. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Cass really was. He made the sound for that battle rap shit, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, he did that, right? So I felt that I wasn't really a fan of a lot of the New York niggas at that time. I hear it here and there. But I put Paul on in the DVD era. I got away from him maybe 5, 6 years. I walk up in Paul's house one day, was a weed, she be smoking this shit. This nigga play this shit. And they hear them niggas from St. Louis, right? They wasn't the New York sound. They wasn't South. They reminded me of Virginia niggas, because we right there in between somewhere, right? You know, we got our own style. I'm hearing this motherfucking nigga A-Verb. When I heard it right then, you know what I mean? I hope A-Verb see this one day, right? Because this is all honesty, bro. I ain't just saying this because the camera on. my nigga Paulie Paul was a big inspiration for Bloodsport, like on a personal. But when I saw that, like that first battle, made me say, I want to show, like I want to start a battle league. But I want, like, because when I heard how them niggas sounded, but with niggas from here, you know what I mean? And Paul, I didn't even know Paul battle at that time. Like, this will come like the next week. I knew it was kind of right in here and there. When he battled Brook Don, we'll get into that. We're going to break that battle, watch that shit. When he battled Brook Don, you will see everybody in that bitch shocked. My whole hood. You hear niggas say, like, he talking crazy. We never heard Paul rap before. That was his first shit, you know what I mean, debut. That made Bloodsport not just a DVD project, it made it into like a battle league. So I feel you, I'm the same way. Yeah. I didn't come up like on a URL shit like that. I don't think that I can't remember when I started watching URL again. You know what I mean? Now, of course, we both went back and did our research and watched all that old shit. But I'm saying in that era, I wasn't watching it. We was focused on the people from around here. I wanted, you know, and I love the whole 757. It became a whole 757 thing, but I'm going to be completely honest. You know what I mean? Don't hate me for this, y'all. But when I started Bloodsport DVD, right, it was the display talent from Chesapeake. Yeah. From Cheesetown. If you look, everybody on that motherfucker was from Cheesetown, from my hood, from my area. You know what I mean? Like, even if they wasn't born there, they lived there. It was Cheesetown niggas. I wanted to show the world. Like, when I saw Verb and them niggas, and I'm like, they sound different. You know what I mean? And them niggas is lyrical, like, and they don't sound like New York niggas, and they really punching like that. Like, I'm like, it's niggas from around here that sound like that. Yeah. That was the inspiration of the whole thing, man. So, like, you say, like, with Roller. Like, let's talk about Roller a little bit, right? Like, we was on Roller. So Roller, I remember seeing Roller's footage of like when he was on Headhunters, and I think Roller was like just getting off the bus type shit, and just like he came from out of town. You know what I mean? Came there on some freestyle. That's why him and Go were freestyling, right? Now I had went to Headhunters years ago. You know what I mean? And I was performing. This when I was doing music, and I didn't know. No disrespect, cause Malcolm's my nigga, my brother. Like I love you, Mal was nigga. I would call him to get camera advice and all that. Mal, no, this ain't no disrespect, right? So I didn't know the Headhunters was still doing their thing. I had performed there a couple years ago. I've been just kind of like out of touch, you know what I mean? Just in the city. So I didn't know that they was still popping until when I went to go book. We already just booked Paul for Bloodsport. When I went to go book JE too, they said, "No, JE got a battle at Headhunters." I'm like, "Oh, I heard of Headhunters. You know, we did music there." When I tell you another story, not to get too off topic, but this is just Virginia battle history. When Riz. Have you ever seen Riz battle Stunner Man? That's an old battle on one of the Headhunters TV channel, and I think Mount got it on like the Be Fresh channel. Y'all subscribe to both of those. That's real authentic Virginia shit. Be Fresh 19 or something like that. Y'all look Mount up. Mount Fish on Headhunters, and y'all can find a link, right? So
shout out Mount.
Shout out Mount. Mount was the pioneer of Virginia battle rap in the 757. Shout out to Mount. All praise to Mount, right? So, like, if you go back, we're gonna go back and see this battle. This girl, Riz, I love Riz. Riz, I will tell you I met Riz in another story, but Riz cooks this motherfucker. But Stunning Man, a lot of niggas don't know this. This is an untold story. Stunning Man was with us. He was with my clique that we did music. We performed that day at Headhunters when they was doing it in the school. And I knew Riz from where she used to work at. She used to work at a little food joint around the corner. She was like, "I can rap." And I'm like, everybody said they can rap. It's a female rap. And when she spit, I said, "Holy shit." You know what I mean? And so I knew Riz. And I'm telling, and I just met this nigga Stunner, man. Don't disrespect the Stunner, shout out to Stunner, whatever, right? So I'm just meeting Stunner really that day. They some young homies trying to get down with our camp. We got studio, all that shit, right? So like, all right, they kind of like on observation type shit. We like probationary period. So we go in there to perform. They going to watch us perform. They ain't recording no music with us yet. Really just watching it. We telling nigga, like, look, we ain't come here for that, bro. We came here to perform. Don't battle. And I'm telling him, like, yo, blood, I know her. You know what I mean? I'm trying to tell her, I know her.
Don't do that.
She not no fucking joke. And this will make sense. I might put a clip of that battle in here. This will make sense when you see how she is. Come on. Riz, it's Riz, bro. Yeah. Destroyed this man. So that was kind of like an embarrassing, like nobody knows that nigga was with us. Yeah. You know what I mean? We left the house together with him. He got smoked in my butterfly voice. Like, you know what I mean? He got smoked. So that was fun. Like, but just to be a history back then, you know what I mean? I didn't know, you know, like all of that was necessarily like going on with them. And then like we built our battle league and I focused on my battle league. And of course, with Headhunters, that was our, you know, competition that kept the balance. are only focused on what went on around here.
Yeah.
So it's so crazy when we look back on it, bro, and see our same niggas that we just followed from around here. We wasn't even URL niggas like that, URL fans like that at that time. They made it there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And we bigger fans than ever now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because we got some of the biggest battlers from the world from right here in the 7-5.
Look,